So guys, we are headed out to the airport to head to England. It has been a hell 2 days. We had to travel all the way to Georgia. We made it back, a total of 14-hour trip overnight. Got our passport this morning, literally packed our bags and left right away. How stressful is it, baby? Pretty crazy, right?
I pretty much assumed that there was like no possible way to go once I drove like 8 hours to go get my passport because it wouldn't make it there in time. I mean, we've been trying to get this thing for like a fucking month, and basically everyone gave us like the boot. Everyone's like, call back, nothing you can do about it. You can't talk to a manager. There's nothing else you can do to speed up the process. You can pay extra to have it shipped overnight and expedited and shit, but there's no one else to talk to, there's no one else to go. Turns out, like, within a week of leaving, Tessa, the girl holding the camera right now, obviously, is Googling for me, trying to figure shit out for me like she always does. And she finds out that there's, like, places you can drive to get it same day. They're just fucking far away. So we had to make our appointment one fucking day before I have to leave. One day before, Yesterday we had to make an appointment. Originally it was for Louisiana, which is like fucking 10 hours from me. But we were fortunate enough to call in and someone gave us a little bit of help. Like halfway, like, did they help Tessa? I guess, right?
I guess so. I mean, we got our passport,
They
right?
helped because it happened, but they could have fucked us so hard by doing that. It was ridiculous. What ended up happening, guys, was we called in, we set an appointment, we told them we wouldn't be getting the passport in time, so not to print it elsewhere, because we were going to drive to have it printed on the spot. So we drive there and we find out it was printed already in a different state that morning. And you can't have more than one passport. So after driving 8 hours, sitting in a hotel all night, driving another distance to that place in the city, I fucking hate city driving, we get there and they make us wait 4+ hours. 4+ hours before they let us know that they won't be able to do anything fucking for us. 4 hours. We get there and the woman's like, you know, there's a lot of extra work for us. You should have done this earlier. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to explain to her that no one told me about that that was the first appointment that could be made, and that I had drove 8 hours to get there, so I would have loved to have given her a better heads up. You know what I mean?
We had to sit in these hard chairs for 4 hours. First of all, George is double the size of these chairs. They're like normal people chairs. He barely fits in them. Then we're told that we can't eat or drink. So as you can imagine, George is becoming pretty grumpy. I'm becoming pretty grumpy.
Fucking like bear mode.
Pretty much bear mode. Can't eat. Have to sit there and basically stare at a wall. Can barely even use your phones. It was pretty terrible.
Everyone's coming in and out. Everyone's in and out of there in like 30 minutes to an hour. So we watched everyone that went there that day come and go. Every single person. And it literally seemed like every single person was like best friends with the people they were talking to. They all had like an in. There was like their distant relative, like cousin, aunt. And they were like, oh, we got you. Like, yeah. Like, we got this. We're going to hand it right out to you. You just come back tomorrow because you probably live around here. And I'm sitting there like, well, I have to fucking leave tomorrow on the plane. I can't come back tomorrow. You know, but thanks for letting me wait here for 4 hours before you told me that that's my only option. So whenever I kind of, at the end of everything, explained to her that I didn't have the option to come back tomorrow, I can't wait, etc., etc., I was just going to have lost out on a bunch of money. Other people would have lost out on a bunch of money. And obviously I'd have let a bunch of people down by not even showing up. So apparently she hooked us up somehow. Apparently she got it to the mail and it made it out to us in overnight. So I'm absolutely mind blown. I woke up at like 10:30 this morning to someone knocking on the door and it's the passport. And I had already like written off the trip kind of thing, was wondering how I was going to explain to people that I wasn't going to be able to go. Because like that's just like, oh yeah, like it's going to be super cool and crazy and stuff, but I won't be going. Sorry guys, sorry to get everyone's hopes up, like all that shit. By the way, Cameron, I am not wearing my seatbelt, but I'm putting it on right now.
One of George's clients always, ever since he didn't wear a seatbelt, one of his talking videos has let us know he better start wearing a seatbelt.
You can get hurt.
Yep.
Get in an accident. Whew. So anyway, guys, ridiculous couple of days. I can't believe I'm finally doing it. Fucking making it to England. Feels so good to finally not have to stress about this. I've been stressed out about getting my passport in time for the last month. And it became really stressful yesterday whenever we had to do all that driving and stuff. I actually stayed up about 24 hours yesterday. I hardly ate at all. I ate like 2 tiny meals yesterday. I primarily like sat in the car and you know, just kind of like moped around knowing that I probably wouldn't be able to go to England. So I'm not like super prepared, but I mean, at least I'm coming. I'm gonna have put in a I don't know, like some 40 hours of like stressful driving and sitting around before going to Giants Live. But I don't care. It should be awesome anyway.
Stay tuned, guys. We're going to keep filming as we go. Hopefully I'll get some more footage of George, whether it be eating in the airport or whatever else we end up doing. And we'll be putting out some more videos.